Are you growing a valuable business? Are you focusing in on those few areas that you absolutely have to get right? Hi, I'm Seth Ueckley. I'm CEO of Cathedral Consulting, and I can remember sitting in the seat as a president of a startup company, and we were growing pretty rapidly. We had about $1 million worth of revenue, but we had a sense that the groundwork we were laying and the industry that we were serving had massive potential and that we were going to scale, frankly, beyond where I had ever taken a business or my shareholder partners had taken a business. And it was at that time that I was introduced to Cathedral Consulting. And so through the process of getting to know them, we sat down and talked about what it looks like to scale a business and those stages that every growing business needs to go through inherently. And it always starts with an assessment. The engagement that we had with Cathedral at that time started with, where are you guys at today? Take a hard, honest look at where you're at, the team you've built, and where you're strong, where you're weak, what the opportunities you see out there, where those threats are, and boil all that down through a pretty efficient process to give us a reality check of this is where you're really at. And then the next thing, of course, is now where do you want to go? And essentially that's what strategy is all about. You start with an assessment, you move to strategy, you define those goals and objectives, and then you also build a financial model that supports the strategy, and you start to break it into pieces. All right, what's most important now? But the real secret sauce that Cathedral brought to me when I was a president growing a business comes in the form of a monthly executive meeting. And so we met every month for over 5 years. I had my CFO, once I moved from a controller to a CFO, myself, my shareholder partners, and we had a very focused conversation in these 4 areas that we needed to get right to scale our business and create value. And today, it's my privilege as a gift. I want to share with you those 4 pillars of excellence. And when you put them into practice, and when you create disciplines inside of your organization to get the right people in the right room at the right time, having the right conversations, you can't help but grow. But here's the downside of that. If any one of these areas doesn't get tended to, you may have a business, you may have a good income, but you're not actually building a business that has value. When you have a business with value, you have options. You have options on your lifestyle, you have options on how quickly you grow, you have options to exit when you get to that stage where you decide, do I hand this to the next generation? Do I sell it to my employees? Or do I sell it outright? And so my experience was growing a business, selling the business, and then through tragedy, I actually had the opportunity to buy a business. And I bought Cathedral Consulting after my mentor and friend crashed an airplane and he died in the crash. And so the reason I bought Cathedral is I believe so strongly in the need and the opportunity to serve business owners that are trying to grow valuable businesses. And I want to take these pillars of excellence and I want to share them with you. And I just want to assure you that the motivation and the heart of Cathedral Consulting is all around helping business owners grow valuable businesses. So I've got an offer for you. It's a free gift that if you click on the link below, you're going to be able to download a graphic, which is the 4 pillars framework. And then I'm going to include a short tutorial on each of those pillars. I'm going to be asking you questions. And that's going to allow you to do kind of a quick mini assessment of, all right, gut check, where am I at with this particular pillar of excellence? And my hope is that this process will help you ask questions about, am I building a valuable business, and give you insights into the 4 areas that you need to make sure somehow you're spending time every month with the right people, having the right conversation about these pillars of excellence. So just click on the link below, download the graphic, watch the short video, and as always, I just want you to know it's our privilege to walk alongside you as you make your difference in the world.